this is day 2 of my journey into the center of the universe. Apparently day 1 did not end as how I wanted it to be, so I'm trying to make sure that I make everything accounted for. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reach this manufacturing facility that has guided me based from the day 1's adventure. Hopefully I get lucky, I find something useful. We'll soon find out once I get there. Okay, so I see the facility. Just a few seconds away from it. So let me try to find a comfortable landing spot if my landing's not perfect. Okay, there we go. Arctic planet. Cold, relax, so okay. Break Ubi Uiji. Again, another unique name for a planet. Let's do some scanning for a while. Bunch of trees. Another tree. Giant rock. Whatever it is. Okay. I think this is the facility. Let's break it open. And we've just aggroed the sentinels. Let's start shooting. Ow, ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Watch it. There you go, that's 2. The glass. Come on. Bingo. Ah, titanium. That's why they're hard-headed. Okay, let's see. Whoop, barrel, wait! Let me check. Module. Okay, let's check some. Let's see around us. Okay, I see something of interest. Could be a language. And a plant. I scanned the plant first, of course. Okay. There you go. What new language will we teach? Herc. Viking. Okay. Let's go further into it. So I think I made a mess on a few things. Well, grenade propulsion, but let's continue with the mission. There we go. Honey, I'm home! Okay. Somewhere below my feet, the second figures. Nada, escape arrows, find us. Nada. Oh well, let's get it. Now I can create warp cells. Perfect. Warp cells. Okay. That could be interesting. So I decided to land a bit and check my surroundings. Apparently I'm being paid if I scan and check all of this life form. This one doesn't get any vibration on it, or scan on it. Life forms. Oh, look! Whatever that is, it looks cute. I have a name for it. There's another one. See, we're getting paid to analyze creatures or life forms here in this planet. Okay, I think this is the first largest creature I've ever seen. And those are whatever those red blobs are. Or it's scan itself. Okay, let's try to continue further. What can we find? Okay, so I think I better get back to my ship, seeing that my life support is already low. I don't want to get any trouble, at least. I'm just get some carbon just to compensate for the walk that I did. So here we are floating in the sky once again. And somehow I've noticed on my right side I'm kind of interested on that pod. And those pods are kind of important all throughout the adventure. Okay, let's go down. Scan some life forms for a few credits. There we go. Okay, as I was saying, these pods actually give upgrades to your exosuits. So I really need this as I go out to my journey to the center of the universe. And let me activate this beacon. Apparently this beacon reminds me of where I last went. And if I do forget, I know where I am. I think I knew where I was or where I should have been. Let me get this one too. Some plutonium would be nice. Oh look, a cute one. Come on. Ah, too bad. Can't feed it anything. Oh, I've already scanned this life form. Cute dog. Or whatever it is. So let me head back to my ship. Oh wait. Platinum here. Let's scan it. Let's check this cave. Might as well go spelunking while we're at it. Nothing to scan here. There we go. Plutonium. Plutonium is actually one of the fuels that I need to launch my ship when I'm in the planet. Some iron oxides. I think that should be it. I've scanned this area. What else is there to scan? Well, that plant can't be scanned. I'm just shooting it. Doesn't work. Okay. How about that one? There we go. Gives out iron. Let me create a shortcut, I think. Never mind. Whatever that hole was. Scan is done. Let's head out. Oh, a few more. Oh, and then there's a treasure. Emerald. Emerald is kind of expensive mineral that you could sell. Well, it depends on the galaxy also and on the planet you're sending it at. So, Let me check what I've found. Let me start uploading it. I don't like renaming minerals as much. It's kind of redundant since it's already a mineral. I don't want to name it. But this guy's, I want to rename, especially this guy. I have a cute name for him. Yep, that will be a good name. Let's try it then. There we go. Mondo Gecko. We've just named that guy Mondo Gecko. This one, I think we're gonna name it as a gorilla cow? Or gorilla bull. Something like that. Okay, got my... Oh. How about this one? And there we go. I've just named it as ritual. Kinda have a hard time thinking. Well, I received 7,000 credits from renaming those things and uploading them. I got a few more. So this one I will rename as... Red. Yep, it's a red egg. Red egg beet plant. This one, I think I'm kind of tired renaming such and such. Might as well leave it as it is. Okay, so I think we're done here. Let me get back to my ship. Move on to the next phase of our adventure. We just get the zinc. Still useful. And then this is credits also. Here's another one. And let's get back to our ship. So there are a lot of these monoliths all throughout the universe. I've been so far acting like a researcher since I've been hunting these monoliths left and right, trying to make sure that I have enough words to converse with the alien race that I meet up with. And since I think I jumped from one galaxy to another, I may have missed a few of this. So activating this one will give me something to think about. I feel like I should rechain. Okay, I think I made a mistake there. And that's a blood. Oops. Ouch. Oh yeah, because I've touched lava or something. That's why I've taken damage. Obviously. Duh! Anyhow, there's nothing more that I can do about this monolith. I think it's already served its purpose since I've already touched it, and I think I can only do an interaction to it once and once alone. Well, I can't even shoot out anything, so I might as well go out and go back to my ship, move to the next. So I've already entered the planet. It's been a while since I saw bodies of liquid, large bodies of water in this area on the planet. So I'm trying to get to that abandoned building. Hopefully I don't get segue as always. I'm trying to get into the wrong place. I'm trying to get supplies. But I think it's gonna start now. I'll let you know once I get there. Crap. I can't see. I'm gonna burn here. Well, for a moon, this moon is very rare. It has life on it. Some green pastures, some minerals. A few things that can make it really survive. Back to the moon was never like this. Okay, Traveler's Log. I may have noticed a ruin of some sort. Earlier also today I also found another ruin which indicated beak traders. First thing that came into my head was Chozo? It was an old game during the 21st century. I'm not even sure if it's the 21st or maybe the 20th century. A game that tells of beak traders that trained a girl. Anyhow, I'm here to investigate the ruins, so let's see what we can find. I think that was it. I learned a new word, a few words, actually. So, again, I still need to find one component of my ship, which is the dynamic resonator for me to start warping. If I can't find that, I'll have problems trying to warp out. And this nickel thing is really starting to get into my nerve. Okay, this is it, so I better start following this waypoint. Engaging warp. Well, after traveling so far, I found this wrecked ship. Apparently, my ship's still better. I wasted travel on this one, but then again, can't always have the best things in life. Some of feel kind of stupid, knowing that I'm trying to look for nickel within the planet. Nickel is apparently available all throughout in space, and somehow that made me feel so pathetic at the moment. Traveler's log, day 2, end of the day. Apparently I made a few mistakes in this journey for the second day of my life here in space. Apparently I've lost 2 of the best ships that I could get and got myself something like a locust or bug type kind of ship. Well, I'm still trying to find what are the next things I need to do. On the lighter side, I managed to communicate to a friend. He's telling me he's in a Gek kind of owned universe, so he might be close by, but we're not so sure. First communication I've ever had since I've started the journey. It's just the second day, so at least it's a good start. Other than that, other discoveries, third race that I have encountered, the Gek. Few modifications I've also done with my exosuit, so I have a higher life support and higher stamina. That means I could run more. Maybe I should dismantle that a few more. Anyhow, as I was saying, I would need to start fixated on getting my jetpack fixed until I find a good source of Omega that would be on hold. On the other end,
protection falling.
My starship is also in need of repair. Apparently my starship is paperweight. I've just encountered some enemies outer space and almost died if I hadn't jumped. Other than that, I've renamed the planet Excelsion's Paradise in honor of my friend that I've actually managed to communicate. Hopefully things would go better in the future between the 2 of us, and we do bump into each other. This is Hyson Wolf, signing out for the day 2. Take care, Space Cowboy.